watching, and the Habyeas came from the mountain, and they were going Habya, 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 tear down the hemp stalks, eat the old man and woman, carry off the little girl. Well, Turkey rushed out of the doghouse. Turkey said, "Blah, blah, 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 blah," and the Habyeas ran away. And the old man turned in his head. He said, "Little dog Turkey barks, so I can neither sleep nor slumber. If I live till tomorrow, I'm going to cut off her tail." Next morning he did. And like the Habyeas came again, Habya, 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 tear down the hemp stalks, eat the old man and woman, carry off the little girl. Well, Turkey rushed out and said, "Boo!" And the Habyeas, they ran away. And the old man turned in his bed. He said, "Little dog Turkey barks, so I can neither sleep nor slumber. If I live till tomorrow, I'm going to cut off her ears." Next morning he did. And the Habyeas came again. Habya, 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 tear down the hemp stalks, eat the old man and woman, carry off the little girl. Turkey said one, pretty big, ruff, but it was enough. The Habyeas ran away. And the old man turned in his bed, said, "Little dog Turkey barks, so I can neither sleep nor slumber. If I live till tomorrow, I'm going to cut off her head." Next morning he did. And the Habyeas came again. Habya, 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 tear down the hemp stalks, eat the old man and woman, carry off the little girl. Turkey didn't see nothing. So the Habyeas, they tore down the hemp stalk house and they ate that old man, ate that old woman, put the little girl in a sack and they tied it shut, and a bunch of them picked her up and carried her off up to the mountains. All night long they danced around the sack going Habya, Habya, Habya. And they'd run over, untie the sack, they'd say, "Look at me." And the little girl would scream. And they'd come back, untie the sack, and say, "Look at me." And the little girl would cry. Well, come the dawn, all the Habyeas went back under the mountain because they only come out in the dark. They left the little girl sitting tied in the sack. Well, that morning a hunter came by with a gun and a big black dog. He said, "I believe that sack up there is crying," because the little girl was. But the dog's way ahead of the dog's already running up the hill, started snurfling around that sack, wagging his big fluffy tail, and the hunter said, "I'm going to go look in that sack." So he walked up the hill, he untied the sack, he looked in, and the little girl screamed. And she said, "Why are you screaming at me?" She said, "Oh, I thought you was a Habyeas that ate the old man and ate the old woman, and you come back to eat me up." And the hunter said, "No." And he took the little girl out of the sack, took her home to be his little girl. But before he left, he put the big black dog in the sack, tied it shut just like it'd been. That night all the Habyeas came going, "Habya, Habya, Habya." And they ran over and tied the sack. They said, "Look at me." And the big black dog said, and then he ate all of those Habyeas down to their last toenail, which is the reason there ain't no more Habyeas. And the newest sign that the apocalypse is upon us. Last summer, I was told, after 30 years of telling that story to every age of kid, that I was not to tell that story anymore.
It scared an adult.
Somebody said it scared a child, and they wrote a letter. I said it did not scare their mother. I have never told that story to kindergartners or pre-K or first graders that they didn't laugh when the big black dog comes out and eats all the Habyeas. Every single time. Because they understand